What's going on, everybody? It's Boy Sings Kicks. Yeah, I went out and did it. I said I wasn't going to do it, but I did it anyway. So let's get into this. First of all, hope everybody's out there blessed, being safe out there. It's cold outside, so I hope you're warm too. But anyway, right here, as you can see, it's a Jordan box. But let's talk about the history behind this particular shoe that's inside this box. This shoe is also worn at the last season that Michael Jordan played for Chicago Bulls. I think I gave it away just by letting you know that detail. Well, anyway, I did get these off from JD Sports. I did hit on the reserve, but I didn't pick them up, and I'll explain to you why later on, because this video is dedicated to this particular reason. Well, let's go into the detail of the shoes. So the shoes itself right here are, move this over here, as you can see, Air Jordan 13 retro black, true red white, 11.5, and I fit between 11.5 to a 12, but I tried these on and these were very comfortable to me. So let's flip open the box, because I'm not going to show you the box because my box is tore up on the back, so it's just a box. Who cares about it? Let's remove the paper. Yeah, I went and did it. At first I said I wasn't going to because it was just I didn't think I need them, but after watching the reviews and after looking at them more and more, I really do not have a pair of 13s that Jordan actually worn, and I'm old school, so I had to do it. So let's put this over here. Let me grab the other one. As you can see right here, it's the left. Let's set this right here. Nothing else is inside the box. I'm gonna look around, see if I can find a little sticker up in there. Okay, let's close this up. Okay, so Jordan wore these in the playoffs in his last season and won MVP, as far as if I can remember. He won MVP, and it was kind of a sad moment because we all knew that this was going to be the last run for him. And I believe this was also, and I got the video, but I haven't seen it. It was also included in the last shot, I guess. If I'm wrong, trust but verify. So anyway, the Air Jordan 13 playoffs. We all know this dropped last week. I couldn't pick mine up. And like I said, I'll go into details why. But 3 to 4 days later, I went out yesterday in a snowstorm to JD Sports because I was curious. And I wanted to find out were these shoes still out there. And the question was, yes, these are sitting. And I'm very shocked because this is history right here. Now, we all know that Jordan's nickname was the Black Cat. Majority of his shoes are based off the love of his vehicles, airplanes, and also his nickname, the Black Cat. Tinker Hatfield, who is a great designer, designed all his shoes, I believe, up to a little past the 15s, but this is one of the most iconic shoes that he ever could design. Now, let's go into the details. Now, on the lateral side here, you see this big patch of leather right here with these little indentions. But these are dimples. These are supposed to not identify, but to mimic like whiskers off of a Black Panther's cheek or chin, or however you want to call it. You look at the front of the toe box, the leather is really nice. Nice tumble leather. The suede on the side is really nice. It goes all the way down to the midsoles of the shoes. Now, please, whatever you do, treat your shoes. Treat them with some kind of repellent, because this suede and stuff, once it gets wet, it will be a pain to get it clean. And as you notice, the iconic eye, where if you move it in one way, it reflects the Jumpman you see right there, and the number 23 in the other way. Nylon going around the collar and also behind the tongue. As you can see, the little white midsole parts of the shoes, which are supposed to be at panther paws. And like everybody has said on YouTube, if you drive a car, these will get damaged, or not damaged, dirty real quick. So if you got a towel or something you want to keep them pristine, you better use it. As you can see, that suede goes all the way around the back of the collar of the shoe, back of the ankle, all the way around into the medial side. And once again, we're working with that same big patch of leather with the indentions to mimic whiskers. At the tongue, you got his Jumpman right there in the center of the ring, all the way down the suede tongue with the Jumpman Jordan last name. And most of the Jordans, a lot of people think that it should be 13 on the back, but this is going by the original. And if you look this way, I'm gonna turn it this way, there's no 13 in the back because he never had 13 in the back of the shoe when it first came out. Also, on the inside of the shoe, you got a black insoles where it shows, if I get the lighting here right, you got Jumpman right there, 11.5 my size. Back of the tongue, also made out of the same black nylon with the details on the back of the tongue. Let's look at the shoelaces. Shoelaces are standard, just some rope laces, nothing special on the aglets. You know, would have been nice if they probably could have put some metal tips on it when it first came out. That would have been clean too. And let's look at the bottom. You got the Chicago colorway. You got your red on the outlines, your little white pods with the tractions in it, little gray to separate them. The carbon fiber that is famously known, carbon fiber shank plate. The other eye right there with the Jumpman in the middle in black. Continue on the bottom, more carbon fiber with the white pods with the traction and more red outline. For 210, these were not bad at all. Like I say, at JD Sports, they were sitting. And I said, well, let me get a pair, because if I don't, these, once they're gone, they're gone. Now, I know it sounds crazy that I said that they're sitting, but there will be a time that these shoes eventually will be gone, because when summertime comes around and school starts back up and there's not a lot of Jordans out there, guess what's going to be sitting out there for kids to get and adults to get? And if you're old school head, you see these, tax time, some people are going to double up on these. So if you have a chance to get them now, because resale to me is crazy. They're not really that bad in a resale. I think they're like somewhere between 220 to 235, 240, something like that. I could be a little bit off, but they're not that high. So even if you went on ahead and bought them on a resale, you still got to think about, you got to pay the taxes, you got to pay the shipping, stuff like that, and you got to wait. And at least if I don't like these, I could take them back to JD Sports. When you purchase one like GOAT or StockX, it's kind of hard to try to return something. So now, oh yeah, let me not forget the front, soft leather. And I got off track. But anyway, like I was saying before, the reason why I didn't pick up mine, because we had a friend of ours, friend of family, great person, great wife, great mother, great grandmother, wonderful person to work with, had passed away, and I had to attend their funeral, and we gave her a great home going away, and I think that was more important than picking these up. So I like to dedicate this to her. I don't want to give out her name because I don't have the permission to, but I want to let that person know that we're thinking about them, even though they're not here on earth. But also brings me to this point. If you are a person that's tied up with work and all you do is try to make sure the food's on the table, roof over your head, everybody in the family has something, stop for a moment, take the time out, spend time with your family, put your cell phones down, get off the tablets, turn off the TVs, spend time with your family, because we do not know when or where the last moment on earth will be for us. You have to take time out for yourself. Like I say, your funeral is your story of how you lived in life. And I'm telling you right now, life is too short. And a lot of things is going on right now. So take the time out for yourself. Trust me, you will thank me later. And like I say, these are still sitting out there. So don't pay the resale. Go out there, put your footwork in. I did do a little short on this one. So, hey, good luck out there. And yeah, I think that's it for me on these. So, like I always say, Hope everybody's out there safe, blessed, and like, comment, subscribe below. Let me know what you think about these and what else you plan on picking up later this year. And like I always say, ain't for some, you're gonna miss everything. Peace out, y'all.